Payne, the first ride around. It's Hibbs. That's Blackadder in the dark blue with the white helmet. Bruce Penhall of the United States in the white jacket with the red helmet so that you can identify him. So up on the front line first is Blackadder. Then Kenny Carter wearing the England colours. Andy Hibbs on the back line, and that's Swartz with the predominant black helmet. You'll find the black helmet belongs to Swartz. Then Blackadder in the centre there, Kenny Carter, then Hibbs. Out they go. Swartz bounced out well, but there's Penhall, got away magically from the start. And going up after Swartz is Carter, and Carter takes up the running now. It's Kenny Carter of England, the leader, away from Swartz here as they come round the turn. Charging up the straightaway here, it's Carter of England. Carter leading away from Blackadder, followed by Swartz, and Penhall looking for the shortcut. Nearly dropped it. Nearly dropped it, did Penhall. Second last is Hibbs, and last of all is Payne, but round the corner they come, and it's Kenny Carter of England, the little whiz kid from England, leading away from Australia's Blackadder, followed then by Swartz, and there's Penhall of the USA hooking back inside again, followed by Andy Hibbs, second last, and last of all the Australian Payne. Round turn 4 they come, and still it's Carter. Beautiful mid-track line. Now watch the left wrist, left knee as he goes in. Oh, that is magic. And there you see Robbie Blackadder leading over high. There's Penhall getting in underneath Bobby Swartz. Swartz came back at him again, though. Round they come to the checkered flag, and it's Carter of England. Kenny Carter will win from Robbie Blackadder. Followed on the outside by Swartz, then Bruce Penhall. Second last then was Andy Hibbs, and last of all over the line was the Australian Payne. Billy Sanders comes up. That's Gary Guillemey there. Guillemey in the white, predominant white. On the centre of the front line is Kevin Smith. Then on the inside is Neil Collins, so it's Collins, Smith and Sanders. Then Guillemey, Jensen and Alan Graham. Guillemey on the outside, Jensen in the centre. It's Graham that should be on the outside. Guillemey has to go into the number 2 on the back. Graham comes up there. Billy Sanders a little edgy, says let this clutch ride a little, get out there and stop it slipping and heating. So let's check them down. It's Neil Collins in the 1, that's Kevin Smith in the 2, Billy Sanders will be in the 3 as we go back to the 4 on the inside, or the 1 of the second row. That's Finn Jensen of Denmark, then Gary Guillemey and Alan Graham. Well, all very, very keen to get away, all very edgy, of course, but that's a false start, and they all go back again. Okay, Collins moves back, Sanders a little unhappy. That's just a bit of tactics. Billy. Out they go. Well, and Smith got away well, followed by Sanders. Going from the back mark was Guillemey. Look at them, they're four abreast. Guillemey's into the fence and he's down. Guillemey is down. Guillemey is down.
Well, Billy Sanders just lost sight of Guillemey, who was trapped on the outside of him there. Sanders is going straight back to Guillemey to check it out. Just one of those instances where Sanders thought he had the track and didn't realise that Guillemey was having a shot at him on the outside.
Four abreast there, Ross.
Oh, yes.
Magic
Rod.
stuff, but bad luck indeed. The fence up a little quick for Gary Guillemey.
Just one of those instances where a rider, in an attempt to pull off an outside pass, is a little... let's hope that Gary's okay. That's the main thing. Our ambulance officers are right there to him.
Nobody penalised, so Guillemey must start from the rear. That's Sanders' position there. Matter of fact, Gary has a lapse in memory. He thought he was on the front line when they started, but really and truly he was on the back line, I think. Now they're having a bit of a whisper there together, and Billy's probably saying, now you hold out Carter, at least Collins. I'll keep Jensen at bay and Graham, but you go back where you belong, on the second line. So we've got Collins, Smith, Sanders. Collins, Smith, Sanders. There's Finn Jensen coming away from the back, went up there quickly. But going out there is Billy Sanders. Round the outside of him too goes Alan Graham from the rear, but it's Sanders leading away as they come into the first corner. And Australia's leading away there. There's Galimi coming out after him. But let's have a look now. No, that's... up the back straight they go, and Sanders has been relegated to second place at the moment. Let's try and pick this rider up. I'm missing him at this stage of the game, but I'm sorting him out now. Holy moly, he's rocketing along. And it's Alan Graham from the rear mark. Alan Graham from England leading from Sanders at the moment. I'm trying to pick Galimi. There he is, second last at this stage, so he suffered from the fall. But it's Alan Graham, the leader, followed by Sanders. Then coming England, Smith, followed by Collins. Behind him then comes Galimi from Finn Jensen. But it's Graham, the leader. Now, that got me a little bit off guard there as he came from the second mark, but that's a great ride by the little Englishman, Alan Graham, the fiery little redhead. And Graham is first, followed by Sanders, then coming Smith of England. Behind him was Collins. The next rider to finish was Gary Galimi, and last of all was Denmark's Finn Jensen. What a change here. They claim the riders have all requested that they start 6 abreast. So that's Swartz coming up in the black helmet. That's Blackadder there. Also up is Payne. And Andy Hibbs with the number 7. So that's Swartz, Blackadder and Payne there. That's Hibbs. That's Hibbs with the wearing the number 7. Then we should be looking for Alan Graham to start from the 1. Now, after his last performance from the rear line, he, if he can get away, he looks pretty good stuff in this one. And
Rod, apparently the request came from the riders after that attempt by Gary Galimi to make a wide pass, but starting 6 abreast, I think that'll give them an even more awkward situation.
Well, it'll be one hell of a scramble at the 30-metre line.
Let's have one thing quite clear. It is a request from the riders.
Okay, there's Alan Graham coming in now alongside Swartz and Blackadder. Next to him is Hibbs. Outside of Hibbs is it's Sanders, then Hibbs, and then Payne. So we've got that's Graham on the inside. Swartz is in trouble. So he wants a push here. Swartz. Yes, very, very professional approach by Swartz. He got off the machine and asked for a push, and there's Swartz. There's Hibbs moving back away. Blackadder sitting there contentedly. Alan Graham moves back. Graham lifting the helmet, the visor to get the fog out. Down they come again. Blackadder sitting there quietly. Payne moves in. Next to him is Sanders, then Hibbs. Swartz coming in, and Alan Graham on the inside. Out they go. Well, one wall of riders there, but it's Graham that takes up the run there, and going up quickly to him is Blackadder, but it's Graham that's leading away. There's trouble over here in the corner. We'll pick that up in just a moment. That's Swartz and Payne over in the corner in trouble. Round the corner they come, and it's Alan Graham, the leader, away from Blackadder, followed by Sanders, and then Hibbs. Then comes Payne, but Swartz is in bother. Obviously, he had some bother at the start. But it's Alan Graham of England, the leader. Graham under pressure by Blackadder now, and Sanders sitting in 3rd place, and then coming Andy Hibbs of England. Back in the third one they go, and riding a beautiful mid-track line is Graham. Graham leading away here from Blackadder, followed by Sanders, a similar distance back, a long way back then to Hibbs. It's 1 lap to go from here. And it's England's Alan Graham, the leader. From Australia's Robbie Blackadder and Billy Sanders. Then coming England's Andrew Hibbs, Swartz and Payne not taking any further part. Under the start timer goes the leader, and it's Alan Graham of England. Round the corner they come, and to the checkered flag, and Graham again, another good winner. Graham first, Blackadder second, Sanders third, and Hibbs will finish in 4th place, with Swartz and Payne failing to finish and thus failing to score at all. So it's Penhall, Collins, Smith, Carter, Jensen and Wigg. Out they go. Good start. Carter went away well on the inside. Penhall was slow to move, but it's Carter the leader. Carter away here and going well away from Smith now, followed by Penhall. There's Collins in trouble at the back, but it's Wigg starting to make a forward move now. But the leader is Carter. Carter away here from Smith, followed by Penhall, then Simon Wigg. Behind him comes Neil Collins, and last of all here in real trouble is the Danish rider Finn Jensen. Round turn 3 they come, and still Kenny Carter, the little Englishman, has the lead. Carter away here from his teammate Smith, followed by Bruce Penhall trying to make ground now. Then the Englishman Simon Wigg sitting in 4th place. Penhall can't get around Smith there. He looks for the inside now, but it's still Carter away from Smith. Penhall has a look outside to see what trouble is there, and there is none. Penhall looking for the inside again, but he's forced to hook and correct. And that's spectacular, but it loses a lot of ground. It's still Carter the leader. Carter away from Smith, and isn't Smithy doing well, I'll tell you. Penhall hooks down again, dives at the line, but it's Carter, Smith and Penhall, followed by Simon Wigg. And the last rider to finish will be Neil Collins of England. Well, a very fine ride there by Kenny Carter, an equally fine performance by Kevin Smith, who's starting to look a bit of a dark horse. 3rd place went to the reigning world champion Bruce Penhall of the United States. 4th place to Simon Wigg of England. And 5th, the last place in that particular heat, went to the English rider Collins, with the Danish rider Finn Jensen suffering problems.